and welcome to Business Incorporated. Thank you for joining us. I am Bolaji Akinwale. Today on the program, China's Shenzhen and Hong Kong stock markets open links. Now, Britain may pay into some EU programs as Brexit draws near, and discussion over Lagos infrastructure financing. Let's begin with the opening of the China's Shenzhen and Hong Kong stock markets, long-awaited links. Now, the development, experts say, will allow real-time trading, information sharing, and accessibility between both countries.
3, 2, 1. Shenzhen Hong Kong Stock Connect has begun.
The stock scheme connecting the stock markets of Shenzhen and Hong Kong Special Administrative Region was officially launched on Monday. An opening ceremony for the Shenzhen Hong Kong Stock Connect was held at 9 a.m. at the Hong Kong's Exchanges and Clearing Limited. The HKSAR's chief executive, Leung Chong-yin, and chairman of the HKEX, Cho Chung-kong, struck a gong to mark the first transaction made under the scheme. Long delivered a speech at the opening ceremony on the significance of the mechanism for both mainland and Hong Kong.
The
Shenzhen HK Stock Connect mechanism demonstrates dual advantages brought by the one country, two systems policy. We have advantages from both onshore and offshore. We are an international financial center in China and a Chinese financial center in the world. Therefore, we can become a super coordinator between the domestic and foreign financial markets and help promoting the common development for the financial sectors both in the mainland and Hong Kong.
The stock link offers Hong Kong and overseas investors 880 Shenzhen-listed stocks. Meanwhile, mainland investors can buy 417 Hong Kong-listed stocks under the scheme. The scheme stipulates a daily quota of 13 billion won for overseas investors to trade Shenzhen-listed stocks and 10.5 billion won for mainland investors trading Hong Kong-listed stocks. However, it does not have a total limit compared with the Shanghai Hong Kong Stock Connect launched 2 years ago.
And more from Asia, the stock market opened lower after Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi says he would resign as he conceded defeat in the referendum over his plan to reform the constitution. Japan's Nikkei 225 benchmark average opened down 0.41% at 18,349.92, while the broader topics shared 0.51% to 1,470.42. Despite the beginning of the Hong Kong Shenzhen Stock Connect, the Hang Seng Index opened up 0.1% at 22,580.75 points, but slipped 0.18%. Market watchers say investors are holding back due to the uncertainties in the market. The Korea Kospi Stock Price Index was down 0.34% at 1,963.94 points. Investors and Europe's politicians fear victory for the opposition. No camp could cause political instability and renewed turmoil for Italy's banking sector, which has been hit by fears over its huge exposure to bad loans built up during the years of economic downturn. And in Europe, the markets recovered slightly after early losses on Monday morning following the announcements from Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi that he intended to resign after a defeat in a key referendum. Now, WTV financial correspondent Olaf Krieger joins us from the Frankfurt Stock Exchange to take a look at how the markets are reacting to this development and how the numbers look like at the moment. Thank you so much, Olaf. Now, Italian banks opened lower this morning as a result of the political referendum, which resulted to the resignation of Prime Minister Matteo Renzi. How are the markets reacting to this development?
Well, it's quite remarkable, I have to say, but because we saw in Friday's trading session, everyone was so tremendously nervous because of the upcoming referendum, and now, on this Monday, well, shares haven't fallen from a cliff so far because this development is already, or was already priced in, as it looks like. But nevertheless, there are great concerns about Italy, because especially the banking sector, the whole banking industry of Italy is still on shaky ground. And one analyst pointed out there is no more time to waste to get more money, to get a better capitalization for the banks in Italy. And that's, of course, affected also German banks, so shares of Commerzbank and shares of Deutsche Bank as well were in negative territory, but rebounded pretty soon and pretty quickly.
Now, European finance ministers are gathering in Brussels today. Now, they're expected to discuss short-term loan to Greece. Will this impact the market in view of the recovery of the Greek economy?
Theoretically, yes, but there's something else that Greece urgently needed, structural reforms of the whole economy in Greece, because until now traders and investors cannot see any reliable strategy to get Greece finally out of the crisis. And it's not only about money. They need some ideas to create more competitiveness on the international markets, and then finally and probably Greece can get out of the crisis with the help of the Europeans, of course.
And Ola, finally, what is the outlook for the European Central Bank final interest rate meeting and quantitative easing program for 2016 on Thursday this week?
Well, all eyes again on Mario Draghi, because he's obviously the person who can tackle all these problems and who can fix all the problems we still see in the Eurozone. Well, everybody here is waiting for more, in other words, for more money, for more quantitative easing, as the ECB already did for a long period of time. But let's go for a second back to Italy. It's really urgent and that